Hey, Bucks, this is Wolf in 4966. Hey, howdy. Um, I'm John, I'm your host. I was just thinking about something. I was talking to someone down there at the store. She had a little boy and probably thought I was a little creepy, but I just said, hey, howdy, and, I talk to people, man. I love to talk to people. I like to see the real, man. People in their everyday life fascinates me, man. Makes me feel things aren't so bad. There's people living like you, and they're struggling just like you. It shouldn't make you feel good to know that people are struggling too, but it just it helps you relate. Things aren't so bad. Um, well, what I was talking to her about is, her little boy had a cast on. I'm like, wow, how'd you do that? It said, well, I fell off a slide. I'm like, wow, that's a weird way to break your arm. And so I was telling them a story about climbing climbing a tree to get avocados when I was about his age, and I broke my wrist and dislocated my elbow and broke my arm in between in three different places. It was a good fall. It was like, it wasn't one of those straight down, hit the ground. It was acrobatic, hit every limb on the way down, man. It was like, hopefully that wasn't the ugly tree. But anyways, um, I was telling them the story, and I went and got my items I wanted to purchase, and saw them at the cashier, and I said, oh, there was something I left out about that. To get to the tree, uh, I guess I had stomped some azaleas and some birds of paradise, which are just once a year bloomers. And so, you broke your arm. You fell out of the avocado tree. You broke your arm. You had to tell your mom because you went to the emergency room, right? Oh, my mom said, oh, so that's who crushed my azaleas and my birds of paradise. And you're like, oh, crap. You know you're in trouble. My mom just said, well, we'll let you heal, get this arm healed up, and when that cast comes off, um, you're going to get a spanking. So I had the thing on for about 3 weeks, maybe four, well, three and a half, and I was not looking forward to that cast coming off, man. I was, but I wasn't because I knew once the cast comes off, I, I'm in line for a butt whooping, and Mama didn't play, man. No, she didn't. She believed in not sparing the rod, my friends. Matter of fact, she made you go out and pick your own rod off the tree. And my favorite tree was a willow tree. Don't ask me. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment because that's like someone taking a crack whip to you, man. I mean, my mom will get that thing going. It's like, ah. Anyways, I forget what she used to call it. Oh yeah, she used to call it. Yeah, you got 20 whacks coming. If you move or you run or whatever, you get an extra 5 whacks. You resisting the rest, of course. I don't know. I guess that's what she's trying to teach us. I don't know. But you look back at it and you love your mother, you love your father, and I earned my ass whoopings, man. That's for sure. And then there's some I took ass whoopings for my brothers. You know, it's hard living in a family if you're a rat, right? But you know, I'll tell you what, about 80% of the time, I earned them, man, and I more than earned them. I already knew, I knew I was doing the wrong thing, yada yada, and I was gonna make it good, you know, good, good, good. Why go for 5 whacks when you can go for 20? Anyways, no, I respect my parents. You know, my parents had the balls uh, to whoop their kids when they needed to. And my dad always told me, man, before I got a ass whooping, my dad always told me, boy, this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And I said, you want to trade places? Oh, man, it was worse. Be sarcastic. If you're sarcastic and you're funny, you can get out of an ass beating. But if you're sarcastic and you're not funny, you're getting more of a beating. But anyways, you know, I didn't believe my dad, but when I see tears come out of my dad's eyes, man, this is a strong, no crying mother of a father. And a little tear, I seen a little tear come down and she's whooping my ass and I'm crying my ass off. And I'm hurting. But I not do that no more, man. I decided right there, you know, it's bad getting the pain is bad getting the crying, but yeah, I really guess I really did hurt my dad more than it hurt me. Yeah, he had to do what he had to do, kind of thing, you know. But a lot of parents don't understand that nowadays. They look at a person that just whoops their kid in public and they're going, oh my God, it's child abuse. That's not child abuse. It's child improvement, man. Where do y'all get off telling people how to raise their kids, anyways, man? Maybe they got some hellions that are twice as bad as your kids. And they're not twice as bad because they're getting whoopings. They're twice as bad because probably they don't get enough whoopings. You know, my dad took me out in the back of the shed. I think he built that sucker on purpose. So just in case he might have to take someone behind the shed and whoop him. He got whooped. There's a pile of logs and a one big tree stump standing up. My daddy would sit on that. He said, come here, boy. We get this over with. And he would whoop my ass. I guarantee he didn't have to do it that often. Guarantee it. You know, I'd stay good. I was a quiet, docile, laid back child. I didn't complain about much. You know, and growing up, I can remember being hungry a lot. I remember my dad just working his ass off to improve that. And just as growing up, man. Nowadays, these kids are, you know, there's violence and punching in these games, and there's no consequence. What they don't understand, you get in that kind of a fight, there's no redo. There's no, oh well, I got another life, you know, on the game. You know, it's not that kind of game, man. Once you get your ass whooped, you're down for a while. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of that. I mean, when I start going negative, I got to start seeing that, and I'm trying to improve on that, of course. Um, you know, God bless you all, man. Stay cool, stay classy, stay you. Always stay faithful. And this wolf and Roger, I'm out. Out, out, out.